This is the Synthetic Signal Report for Friday, July 3rd, 2026 in the morning. Today, we analyze the critical vulnerability in Linux kernel memory handling, the ban on Claude code in enterprise environments due to backdoor risks, a sophisticated Bluetooth takeover of Samsung Galaxy Buds, and the ongoing legislative battle regarding geolocation data in Virginia. A significant security flaw has emerged within the Linux kernel, specifically affecting systems using the Linux Unified Key Setup, or LUKS, for disk encryption. Since the release of kernel version 6.9, the system has stopped wiping disk encryption keys from memory when a computer enters suspend mode. This creates a window of opportunity where an attacker with physical access to the device can perform a cold boot attack to extract the master keys directly from the RAM. This is a critical regression in the security posture of mobile and workstation devices that rely on suspend to RAM to protect sensitive data. The current community consensus for mitigation is to disable suspend entirely and rely on power-off states until a kernel-level patch is deployed and verified. Alibaba has reportedly moved to ban the use of Claude code in its corporate workplace. Sources indicate the decision is driven by concerns over alleged backdoor risks and unauthorized data exfiltration capabilities identified during internal security reviews. Claude code, which acts as an agentic assistant for software development, has come under fire for how it manages code repositories and its reliance on proprietary closed-source protocols for inter-process communication. This development highlights the growing friction between the deployment of agentic AI tools and the strict security compliance requirements of large-scale technology enterprises. As firms prioritize repository integrity, the trust deficit regarding these black box development agents is widening. Security researchers have disclosed a zero-click vulnerability affecting Samsung Galaxy Buds. The flaw involves a session preemption attack that leverages the way the earbuds manage Bluetooth connections between different profiles, specifically the hands-free profile and the advanced audio distribution profile. By exploiting how the devices handle L2 cap session arbitration, an attacker in proximity can effectively hijack the audio stream. This allows for unauthorized eavesdropping or the injection of audio without any user interaction. Samsung has categorized this as working as intended, meaning no immediate firmware patch is forthcoming. Users are advised that the only effective mitigation is to disable Bluetooth or manually manage paired device visibility in environments where physical security is not guaranteed. In a major legislative move for privacy, the state of Virginia has officially enacted a ban on the sale of geolocation data. This law represents a direct strike against the data brokerage industry, which has long harvested precise location telemetry from mobile applications to track individual movements. By prohibiting the commercial trade of this data, Virginia is setting a new precedent for digital civil liberties, forcing companies to move away from location tracking-based advertising models. Privacy advocates view this as a necessary evolution in data regulation, though critics argue that the enforcement of these bans will be complicated by the obfuscated way in which data brokers currently aggregate and anonymize user datasets before sale. Community chatter is dominated by three primary concerns. First, the security community is actively vetting Nucleotide, a new URL to template lookup tool for snort and suricata rules, which is being praised for its high-fidelity threat intelligence output. Second, there is intense discussion regarding the rise of agentic AI in ransomware, with researchers pointing to LangFlow as a critical vector currently being exploited by threat actors to automate their infrastructure deployment. Third, developers are expressing deep frustration regarding the pricing explosion of AI subscriptions, with many platforms now locking open-source datasets behind high-cost, token-gated query APIs. No emerging tools were identified on GitHub today, as the community appears focused on hardening existing systems against the recent surge in sophisticated, agentic-driven phishing and automated exploit discovery.